Approximately 301 million people have an anxiety disorder. That's 4% of the world. Around 1% are autistic. Now, you may not have any of these disorders, but you definitely face anxiety if you're watching this. Here is a guide on how to talk to people in autistic detail. Pre-interaction. Before we start talking to people, just be aware of your mood. Are you feeling down or joyful? How do you think these emotions could affect the person you'll speak to? How much does it really matter if the interaction comes across as bad? Will you ever see this person again? Know that whatever you do, if you're respectful and cordial, your interaction went well. In fact, at this stage, just starting an interaction with anyone is a win. Interaction. Whilst walking up to them, make eye contact with them and smile. To start off with, you can branch into either questions, environmental observations, or displays of interest. Question branch. For example, what time is it? After they've responded, you reply with, "Thank you, have a good day." Give them a smile and make your way. Environmental observations branch. You have their attention. Now you can comment on anything surrounding you both or that's happening in that moment. It could be, the weather is extremely hot today, or look at that weird car over there. From here, you would continue the conversation by asking them how they are, then asking for their name. Asking for the name after already speaking is best. If you were to ask for the name immediately, it would come off as abrupt. Displays of interest. Displays of interest and environmental observations can be very similar. Displays of interest could be about the person, something they're wearing, or doing. A personal example of mine was when someone was doing handstands, and all I said to them were, "Handstands!" Literally what they were doing. This started a conversation about that specific interest. Convergence. This is where you can use multiple of them in one conversation to prolong the interaction. You can start off with a question and then move on to a display of interest or environmental observation. Or you can start off with a display of interest and then lead into questions. Honestly, anything works and it's really effective at keeping a conversation going. End of conversations. Early on, the one thing that can be helpful is to establish at the beginning that you need to be somewhere or that you have little time. For example, "Hey there, I've only got 5 minutes, but do you know what makes a great gift for someone?" From then on, you can carry the conversation, and after some time you can say, "Well, my 5 minutes are up, I got to go." It makes the conversations not as intimidating if you can have an easy way out. But I would insist on staying there as long as possible to work on your confidence. I appreciate you watching and I hope this has helped in some shape or form. Sensia.